Welcome, my lovelies. Welcome to another Tuesday edition over here at The Siberian Wind. Hi, I'm Tammy. I'm The Siberian Wind. I'm glad you could join me tonight. I see Melina and Judy stopped into the chat, so thank you for being here. I know I'm going live a little early. I'm going to make one adjustment to Mr. Pumpkin back here. He's a little too bright directly into the camera. So, bear with me. I am rolling over a cord, getting back to my chair. It is Halloween week. It is Halloween week, guys. Welcome, Jean. Glad you're here. Oh, Math Geek. Long time no see. Thank you. She says, hi there. Happy Halloween. Laura, welcome. She says, hi, Tammy and everyone. So, I am the queen of good quilting experiences. That's my costume tonight. Welcome in, Joyce. Welcome in, Joe. Welcome, Kathy. Glad you guys are here. Thank you for being here. Yes, right, Math Geek? I love it. Now, remind me your first name, and I'll call you by your first name. I will remember. I am good at that stuff. Welcome in, Helen. Welcome. I was putting my phone on silent, guys. It may still go off. We are having a very, very snowy day. Loving the coat. It's actually a complete dress. I got the complete dress. Welcome in, Pam. So yeah, it's one of those Spirit Halloween purchases. But you know, it works. I didn't like the crown that came with it, so I got a different crown. Shelby. Okay, welcome, Shelby. Glad you're here. I will be able to remember that. I actually grew up in the Birmingham, Alabama area, but I actually grew up in Pelham, Alabama, which is in Shelby County. So I will be able to remember Shelby. That is not a problem. Oh, Joyce says that she only has cold and rainy. Oh my gosh. Kathy says snow. It was 90 degrees here today. Yes, we had snow. It is actually still snowing. You know what? Give me a second. Let me grab this camera and I will show you guys what I am seeing outside. Oh, that's what I get for leaving my camera up on its tripod for far too long. Oh, welcome in, Zaza. Welcome. She says, hi, everyone. I'm glad you made it in. All right, that's still gonna be too tall. I gotta take it all the way down. Shelby says, nice. It's funny. I have a very southern name, but no ties to the South. That is okay. That is absolutely okay. It is a very pretty name. It was also, you probably already know this, especially with the comment about being all the ties to the South. The movie Steel Magnolias, the name of one of the main characters was Shelby. 75 and sunny here in the NE. It's not Nebraska. Is it? You're not in Nebraska. You're in New England? I'll work on that. You can tell me if you want. You can definitely tell me if you want. All right. There we go. You guys are going to get the parking lot, so you guys will get to see the parking lot come through. But that is the current view out of my studio window. And yeah, that is my parking lot out there. So it's kind of dreary. Let's see, if you can't, northeast. Okay, that makes sense. Laura says, Steel Magnolias is one of my favorite movies. I can watch that movie repeatedly and not get sad at it. I definitely laugh throughout the whole movie. Shelby says, it's in the 50s here today. Oh my gosh. Zaza says that she still feels a bit meh, but the high temperatures have stopped, so I'm hoping I feel better tomorrow. That is fantastic. Jean says it's 53 degrees where she's at. Helen is OMG. Right, Kathy? Absolutely. She says, booking a flight. Tell Tom you have a visitor coming. Now, what's really funny about that is my stepdaughter's mom absolutely loves snow. So every time we have snow, he sends messages both to the daughter and to his ex-wife to send pictures of the snow. So we went out taking pictures earlier today. All right, so let me see. Let's see. This way. Okay, this way. All right. So down at the bottom of the screen is the parking lot. What you are seeing. All right, the building that, oh, there we go. The building that's over here it's walking distance. It's the gas company or something. It's not our gas company, but it is a gas company. Becky says it's 90 there in Southeast Texas. It is, according to the computer, it says it's 32 outside. My car earlier said it was 31. Zaza says that they had a high of 55 there today. Thank you, Becky. She says, you're dressed so cute. Thank you. All right, so while I'm thinking about it, okay, so I'm looking outside to get reference points. So if you see these lights up here, like right in this kind of top left corner of the camera screen, that is a shopping center. There's a couple different shopping centers. You might see some flashy lights where there's some snow-plowed pickup trucks going through right now. So that's a shopping center. So what I see at night, once everybody's gone to bed and there's no fog, like right now we have fog too. Yes, it was forecasted, Laura. She's asking if all the snow was forecasted. Yeah, it was. We were supposed to get 8 to 12. It is actually still snowing right now. So it has not stopped snowing yet. It was not this bad at like 7, 8 o'clock this morning, but it is definitely, it started up before I left the house. I had to leave at 9:30 this morning, to get to an appointment on time. And there was already a thick layer of slush on the ground, and then there was a layer of snow on top of it. I live in Casper, Wyoming. I live dead center of the state, and the storm front that came through, that's still coming through. Both sides of it are kind of dry. So like people up north and northwest of us aren't getting all of this. It was just kind of the perfect mixture. Now we needed the moisture. The ground really needed the moisture, and it will need it for the spring, but this is not our normal snow. Our normal snow is a dry, powdery snow. This is a wet snow. It is definitely different. But so above, while I'm thinking about it, so above this, this line of shopping center and all of that, all the way back to where the gas company building is, that's what I see out of this window. Out of our bedroom window is a little bit further back, so we don't see all the shopping center. We see, everything further back. And at night when there's no fog, we actually see the lights of the city reflected in any of the clouds. So instead of when we go to bed tonight, instead of it being super dark tonight, it will be nice and bright. It's very, we get all the lights of the city. So it is absolutely fantastic. Laura says, Tammy, I hope you have really good snow tires. With that much snow, do you need chains? I grew up in Iowa. I remember snow, but I don't have to deal with it now. Low 70s, said Helen. Yeah, no, that is not cold for here. So I don't have change yet, but I know that I will get some. Last year we made it through using just our 2-wheel drive vehicle. We have a Ford that is a 2-wheel drive, and then we have my Jeep that is a 4-wheel drive. We bought the Jeep this summer, and all we have driven today has been my Jeep. So we haven't driven the Ford out in this slush. You don't want to drive the 2-wheel drive out in this. Pam says, does your first snowfall usually melt off? Yes, usually it does. And well, last year it was a very, very mild winter, and a lot of our snow was dry snow. It was absolutely what I expected. It was completely dry. It wasn't. This costume's hot. Oh. So Helen, this is actually kind of like your Chicago snow. Thankfully, we don't have the wind right now. But typical snow here is not like Chicago snow. We would not have moved here if it was like Chicago snow. I could not handle that. This is different. This is usually much more mild and much more tolerable. Welcome in, Judy. Welcome in. Let's see. So I don't have snow tires. I have all weather tires on the Jeep right now. But getting out in this, thank you, Laura. Getting out in this, the 4-wheel drive definitely does, fantastic. I just put it in snow mode, and you couldn't even tell you were not having that you had any issues. The 2-wheel drive would not have done this. Becky says in 1980 we lived in Montana for a while. We went to Yellowstone when Mount St. Helens went off. It snowed while we were there camping in a tent. Talk about a surprise. Oh yes, absolutely. Judy says, oh, my snow, yuck. We'll see. You guys get to see it from a distance and not have to live through it. So it's fine. It's fine, right? So, yeah, we knew that there was a cold front coming through. We knew that there could be some snow. And the predictions kind of changed a little bit. But they did have moved towards that 8 to 12 inches. Winter, we had it towards springtime. So yeah, it looks a lot more dreary than it actually is, and the puppy is absolutely fantastically happy because he gets to go bounce around in the snow. I took lived through it for 26 years and had enough, says Judy. Yeah, I don't blame you. We actually moved up here because we miss snow. We enjoy snow, and Kathy says, I say I want snow, but if we get snow, I go on snow and ice duty and work a midnight to noon shift, but I love it. Yeah, and so snow down there is totally different than snow up here. This kind of snow that we have right now is kind of like what you guys would get in the southeast if you were to get a blizzard. This would be a blizzard for you guys. Everything would be shut down. Nobody would be going anywhere. The roads would not be treated. Nobody there knows how to drive on it. I mean, even the transplants don't know how to drive on it. But, this won't be like this forever. It will, if you can already tell, I don't know if you guys can tell, if you're looking at the lights from the shops, it's already starting to reflect off the snow. And so some of the fog has lifted a little bit already, just in the 5-10 minutes we've been chatting. It's already lifted a little bit. So in our bedroom tonight, what we'll see out the window is we'll see snow everywhere, but we'll see the lights from the city reflecting off the clouds, and we'll see the lights from the city reflecting off the snow, and everything will be incredibly bright. It will be brighter during the night than it feels like it is during the day sometimes. Becky says they close everything down if it gets snowy. Yeah, I grew up in Birmingham. Oh, I know. Oh yeah, Kathy says, but she would still have to go into work because they keep the interstate open. Yeah, I understand that. Laura says, just curious if this is unusual. Do people here know how to drive in it? This is, people here. Okay, let me put this into a little bit of context. The locals who grew up in it absolutely know how to drive in it. The transplants sometimes know how to drive in it. The problem is the people who grew up here, who are so used to it from years and years and years and years of it, really do have a tendency to take things too fast. So most of the time, at least up here, if somebody's getting out in it, it's because, or getting in a wreck in it, it's because either they're inexperienced and don't know what the heck they're doing, and they really shouldn't have been out in the first place, or it's because they're a local who is always out in it and is driving too fast. That is usually the two causes of accidents when we have weather like this. Zaza says, I love snow. I live on the coast and very rarely get snow. We don't get a huge amount of snow in Scotland because it's an island. The same height on a map across Europe and the U.S. Get a lot of snow. Yeah, absolutely. Becky says, I thought you sounded more southern. Yeah, I grew up in Birmingham. We moved up to Wyoming May of last year. So, yeah, I apologize. The crown is bothering me a little bit. I'm not used to wearing a crown. But yeah, I grew up in Birmingham, and my husband grew up in the Montgomery, Alabama area. So we both are Southerners, born and raised. And he's lived a couple of other places in the country, but I had never managed to live where there was snow, just visiting. And I'm loving living where we actually get it. And get to actually, experience the day in and day out with it. It's not that bad. Not here, anyway. I'll put it that way. Not here. Judy says that she always got called into work because she knew how to drive it. Oh my gosh. Yay! Susan says that she loves the costume. Got the Halloween bag yesterday. Thank you. Yay! Yay. Okay. And yeah, as you just saw, if you just saw the car that drove up in the parking lot, they have kind of plowed the parking lot a little bit, but the parking spots are still not cleared. Like, they have not cleared any of it. So it's still not exactly safe to walk in. It's a lot safer to drive in than to walk in it. Laura says, don't get me wrong, I think it looks beautiful, but I don't think I could live in it anymore. Yeah, no, we moved up here for it. Joe says, love fresh fallen snow, so peaceful. Yes. So we went to the dog park, and if I did not remind myself that I was in a dog park, I totally was about to get down and go put a snow angel in the ground because it was fresh and there was no tracks through any of it. It was all fresh snow. And I so wanted to put a snow angel in it, but I was like, this is a dog park. So even though it is fresh snow and it's a lot of it and I probably won't touch the ground, I'd rather not find out the wrong way that I touched the ground through the snow. Oh, Shelby says, I'm glad we don't get much snow. I like the fact that we have snow in the mountains so I can go visit if I want. Yeah, now we have a mountain. We are at the base of a mountain here. I'm at about 5,000 feet, 4,900 feet. The mountain is about 8,000 feet. So we have a 3,000 foot climb to the top of the mountain. So we do have a mountain, and yeah, we're sitting at the base of it. Helen says, I agree, Laura. I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, not wanting to live in it anymore. Susan says, not looking forward to the snow here. At least I won't have to be outside in it all day. Yeah, that's a good thing too. I am enjoying that aspect of it all. I really am. All right, I'm going to bring you guys off of the camera with the snow, unless you guys want me to leave you on that. You guys tell me, would you rather look at Halloween Town or would you rather look at this snow? You get to tell me which one you'd rather have. Let's see. Laura says we're about 2 to 3 hour drive from snow. We usually drive to the mountains once a year to see it. Yeah, it is absolutely worth going to go see. So you guys get to tell me which one you want to see. You want to see the quilt on the wall or you want to see the snow outside? Snow outside. Sorry. I can't remember my directions, guys. I can't. I can't remember. But yes, so I am the queen of good quilting experiences tonight. That is my Halloween costume for tonight. Shelby and I are across the Cascade Mountains from each other. Oh, cool. Snow is a beautiful picture. Okay, yeah, absolutely. You guys can keep the snow. I don't mind. Would like to see what I'm working on. Okay, so Halloween Town is actually done, except for layering and quilting. So the top is done. We will go ahead and transition over to it, though. Vote is for Halloween Town. Well, we will go with that vote for right now. And if we want to go back to, if you guys want to see the snow again, just let me know we're going back to the snow. Pam says quilts, 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 right? All right, so now what you guys are seeing is Halloween Town with my finger in the way. All right, so that is the scarecrow, that is the toad, this is the bat, which is the center, this is the mummy, this is the cat on pumpkins, this one is the oh, what is it? The haunted tree. And then up here is ghost flying over some pumpkins. This one is the female zombie. This one is ghosts. So it's not the whole quilt, but it's several rows of the quilt. I keep playing with my hair, guys. I'm gonna play with my hair all night. You guys get a warning. I'm playing with my hair all night. I tried to curl it, and you see how well my hair curled. Like, are there any curls left? Maybe. Like, maybe a little bit of a curl, but I didn't hairspray it very well. So yeah, we've got some work to do. Joe says the top is so amazing, love it. Thank you. It has been fantastic working on it. Good question, Pam. She wants to know, Susan, did your daughter get moved? That is a very good question. And Susan is asking how Shelby is doing this evening. Yay! Welcome in, Chloe. Welcome in. Oh, thank you, Melina. Appreciate it. Yes, Kathy. She says, OMG, I just noticed 10 subscribers away. Yes, I'm 10 subscribers away from hitting monetization, guys. So if you know a friend or two that would love my channel, share it, get it out there. We'll hit 500. I don't know what we're going to do for 500, but we'll hit 500. And we'll at least have a celebration short or something. We'll do something. Laura says, I think you did a fabulous job on Halloween Town. Thank you. It was a lot of work. It was definitely a lot of work. So what I've done today, I have barely had any time to be in here today. I have had 2 different doctor's appointments. I've got an all-day sewing tomorrow where I'm going to be working on the temperature quilt. And then I have doctor's appointments. Oh, yes, that would be awesome. Laura says, maybe everyone can share away. Yes. And you guys hit that thumbs up or that thumbs down while you're here. Let YouTube know that you want to interact with my channel. Pam says, I saw another Halloween Town, I think, on Facebook with the orange background. Love yours so much more. Awesome. So now what you can do, Pam, is when you see the channels like that have, 9 away, woohoo, I'm moving up. So when you see a Facebook post or something like that with one of the other versions of something that I've done, you absolutely can, spam the channel out. Just go, hey, look, this channel did it too, and it's really awesome, and this version too, and get me out that way. I'm not being self-promoting, am I? Oh, let's see. Susan says, Pam, she is waiting for the background check for the rental house. As soon as she hears, it will be full speed ahead with her packing. That is awesome. Kathy says that she's back and forth listening tonight, but she checks back with the chat. Currently editing a video and pressing my tester Christmas gnome. Yay! Are you all the way done with Christmas gnome, Kathy? That would be fantastic. I cannot wait to see Christmas gnome. I cannot wait to see it. I kind of wanted to do that one, but I knew I did not have the time to put into it. I would not be able to put my full effort into Christmas gnome like I would like to do. Oh my gosh, what in the heck? Oh, okay. I have 2 screens up, guys. I have the camera with the Halloween Town up that you guys can see, and then I have a camera still pointed at the snow, and it's now dark enough outside that I'm getting the reflection off of everything in here. So I was wondering what in the heck I was seeing outside, but it's all inside. It's all inside. Melina says, hi, Jean. Sorry, been pressing strips. Awesome. Self-promote away, Tammy says, Laura, your community is amazing. You guys make it amazing, so thank you. Thank you. Susan says, Tammy, I had 2 appointments today, annual mammogram and bone density scan. Awesome. Those bone density scans I've heard are rough. I don't know if and when I will end up needing one. But I see the doctor that has my, okay, so For those of you guys who do not know, I have psoriatic arthritis. That is one of my many issues, but it's just one. And I see a rheumatologist for my psoriatic arthritis, and I have been on a biologic for almost a year now, and we've made some adjustments. We've made some adjustments to the schedule, made some adjustments, things like that. As many things as we could adjust, and I think my body has finally said it's had enough of that medicine. So I have been having a lot of flare this month, beyond what I normally would. And it's been tough to get through, but I'm wondering if they're going to end up needing a bone density scan or x-rays or whatever, to kind of update my books. So we'll know more. I go see them on Friday this week, so we will know a little bit more then. Pam says that she is back and forth grabbing sashings on her Christmas blocks from their treat, so may not chat as much. No worries, Pam. Susan said that her first bone density scan wasn't the worst medical scan she's had to have, but not the best. Okay. Yeah, I've heard bad things about the bone density scans, but I will do whatever I need to do. I just know that what we're doing right now is no longer working like it was. So we may have to shift and adjust. So we'll see what the new doctor says. Because this is my third one at the same office in less than a year. Gotta love that. Can you tell I'm not really thrilled with my rheumatology office? I'm waiting for a referral to go through for a different office where the rheumatologist doesn't leave every 3 months or so. So what I have done this week, I told you guys, I think Sunday night, I got my sister-in-law's quilt quilted, and I got the baby quilt, the bauble quilt quilted. Today I got my sashing for the cross-stitch quilt sewn together. So it is a very, very long strip. I have not pressed any of it. So like my seams are just sticking out. I haven't pressed any of it. But I got that done, and so I've been in here maybe 10-15 minutes total today between appointments, and then Thursday they see my wrist again. Woohoo! Laura says, Tammy, I'm so sorry. I totally get it. I also have PA, and it's no joke. Maybe find another rheumatologist. Yeah. So there's two options for me to go. One is 2.5 hours one direction. The other is about 2.5 to 3 the other direction, which is fine. I don't care which direction I need to go. I mean, it's going to be a drive either way, no matter which direction I need to go. It's that the one that is stable and doesn't move around a lot has a waiting list probably 2 years long. So the likelihood that I'm going to be sitting waiting for a while to get into that rheumatologist, I'll go see the one that I have to go see now, until I can get into the other one, since it seems to be such an issue. So I'm just going to follow up and see what happens. Pam says the bone density was easy compared with swallow test. Oh, I hate those swallow tests. I hate those. Susan says, for me, the worst thing was having to hold my left foot in a position it hasn't liked since I broke my ankle in 2017. Ouch! Ouch, ouch. Shelby says autoimmune disorders are so tough. Sorry you keep having to change doctors. Well, I'm not actually changing. Well, I am changing doctors, but I go to the same office every time. It's just that they can't keep a doctor long enough to get me on any kind of regimen. I really didn't like my first one, and he was replacing one that left before my first appointment with him was supposed to be. So like when I moved up here, I was supposed to have an appointment in July. The doctor that I was supposed to see in July was leaving at the end of July, so he wasn't taking any new patients. And I was going to have to wait for the interim doctor to be able to be there, and so my appointment got booked off for a month, so it was like August or something. When I got in to see him, it was fine, but he was leaving at the end of the year. Then a doctor took over, and it took them, I was supposed to see him in, I think January or February, and it took them until April or May to get him provisioned on my insurance company so that I could see him. So it wasn't my fault. It was the insurance companies and all of that having to figure that out. So they finally got him provisioned. I kind of liked him, but he doesn't like the weather in Wyoming. So he was leaving for another gig. And so I don't know anything about this new one. I haven't looked him up. I haven't researched him yet. I will before Friday. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So we are going to do a couple of giveaways tonight, you guys. Okay, this is the last of October. So we are going to do some giveaways. Are you guys excited about a giveaway? Are you guys excited? I see no excitement. Oh yeah, you guys are 30 seconds behind me. I guess that should give you guys time to catch up with me. Let's do... Is there a nurse practitioner in the office? No, they keep changing too. The neurologist left and saw a new one and really didn't like her. Switched to the nurse practitioner and she's totally amazing. Yeah. I really wish they had neurology, or they had nurse practitioners as well, but they don't. I don't know what the big issue is other than the fact that it's a specialty. And beyond that, I don't know what the big deal is. Like, I don't know why they can't figure it out. What do I want to say? Okay. The keyword is going to be the word drawing. D-R-A-W-I-N-G. Drawing. Like you draw with a pencil. Let's see if you guys can spell it. It's kind of out of my thought processes. But if you guys can, let's see. I will put it in the chat. There we go. All right, so enter the word drawing into the chat. Do not worry about exclamation point or anything else. Just enter the word into the chat. And what we will do is we will draw, and you can either keep or pass. And that will be you will have one option, keep or pass. Let's see. Specialties are always hard to find a good one. Yes, they are. They absolutely are. I have not had so much problem with doctors moving around until I moved here. Like, I've had more problems with that since I moved here than anything else. But, you know, if that's all I have to worry about, I'm not going to be too upset. Okay, let's see. You guys ended up on the outside camera. Bear with me. Let me get you guys back on Halloween Town. There we go. Okay. Oh, welcome in, it's Kennedy. Welcome, welcome. Glad you made it. Guys, this is fantastic. You guys keep showing up for me, so thank you. We got 18 people in the chat. We got 9 who are entered. If you want to enter for a drawing and enter for a giveaway, type the word drawing into the chat. We're going to see how many different ways I can say it. Just see how many different ways can I say the word drawing. Can I say it more southern? I know, right? I love it. Oh, Judy says probably because the nurse practitioner works under the doctor's malpractice insurance. That would make sense too. Jean says sorry it was clean machine. No worries, Jean. No worries. See, it is such a funny word that it should not be this hard to pronounce. Judy says I had the same doctor for the last 30 years and the same nurse practitioner. If they leave, I don't know what I would do. Oh my gosh. Onion instead of onion, right? Is it onion? Is that the pronunciation? Kathy says, lol, I could mess that word up for sure. Oh, I got others. One of my husband's family members, actually a couple of them, they don't wash dishes. They wash dishes. Oh my gosh. Every time I hear it, I struggle. Oh, I struggle. I struggle with the word wash. I can say it, but it is so hard to listen to it. He was from New York, so more like onion. Oh, okay, gotcha. Now, onion is more, I guess that's more Louisiana, more Cajun. We're gonna draw at 6:35, so we'll draw in like 3 minutes. So true Southern. How about breakfast and Chicago? Chicago. Oh my gosh, Chicago. Yeah, you are not joking. Chicago. Wash dishes and wash the car. Oh, and water. Judy says, "Oh, Tammy, my sister says tar instead of tire." Cajun. There's no R in wash or Washington. No, there is not, Susan. But you will hear it from a Southerner. I guarantee you will hear that from a Southerner. Kathy says those kill me. Oh my gosh. Earl instead of oil. Yes. Oh my gosh. Instead of oil. Earl instead of oil. What's the other one that drives me crazy? Drives me absolutely crazy. I will think of it. Wash and water are the two that my husband's family just drives me crazy with. Western instead of Western. Yeah. Western. Yeah, I've heard that one. Laura says, Judy, my daughter's a nurse and considering getting her nurse practitioner. She would be required to get her own malpractice insurance. Susan says, can you tell it's pet peeve? Yes. So my husband's oldest living brother, his niece lives in Tennessee and his nephew lives in Missouri. The one in Missouri his daughter lives in Tennessee, his son lives in Missouri. So it's my husband's nephew lives in Missouri. That's where we're going to be going. Missouri instead of Missouri. But we're going to go to Missouri and deliver quilts in November. And the other child, the daughter that lives in Tennessee now, she is a nurse practitioner. Lots of schooling. Absolute respect for that. Kathy says, not all of us. I taught remedial English at a local community college, and you would be surprised at what these young adults are graduating high school not knowing the basic rules of grammar. Oh no, I would not be surprised one bit. My dad issues the GED test in his local community, and yeah, there's a lot. Wash and sink for sink. Oh, zinc for sink. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. In Georgia, they are under the doctors here. Yeah, I'm not sure if that is by state or if that is just an allowance, maybe at the local area option too. Melinda, my husband says it all the time. Physician assistant is under doctor. They are. Oh, Pam, awesome. We are looking at. Oh gosh, what is the city name? It's north of Kansas City. I will have to look at it. I'll have to look at it because they moved. They were closer to Kansas City before. Sam, Tennessee, nurse practitioner under doctor's license. Okay, that makes sense. But they may have to have their own separate entrance too. Let me see what city in Missouri we're looking at. Oh. Okay, we are just outside of Platte City and Kansas City. So we're north of Kansas City is where we're going. So St. Joseph area. That's where we're headed towards. It's because sinks used to be made of zinc and that's what they were called. My pop used to call it that too, and that is when I figured out why. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Welcome in, Donnell. She says, hey, Tammy and everyone in the chat. Tammy, you look so cute. Thank you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and draw of everybody who is already here, who is already entered. All right, Joe, you have won. You have won a giveaway. Congratulations, Vintage Style by Joe. Oh, welcome in, Andrea. Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. All right. Random items. Random items, okay? You can either keep or you can pass. All right. So let me see. All the MP here in Tennessee have to carry $1 million in insurance to help cover anything. I believe it. I believe it. Halfway between Kansas City and St. Louis. So if I'm north of Kansas City, that's a bit of ways. It probably is. It probably is. All right. So, Joe, this is the first item that I have drawn. You can keep or pass. This is a little zipper pouch that I made way back when. Okay? So I'm going to come in front of the camera. It is not lined. Okay? This is your first option. So if you do not like this, and you can pass, that is absolutely fine. So it has couching, and so let's see if I can get the camera to focus. There we go. So it has a little thread that's couched down. It also has Angelina fibers that were pressed and then stitched down in place. And this was done in the embroidery hoop. The design was made in the embroidery hoop. The back side does not have the Angelina fibers on it. But the fabric has all this stitching. So it has this purple stitching here is the same design as what's on the front with the Angelina fibers. There's actually quilting stitches down here, even though it's not quilted. And it is unlined. So you get, you're seeing the back of the embroidery stabilizer. You're not seeing, like, it's not the back of the fabric, it is the back of the embroidery stabilizer. And it has a cute little yellow zipper on it. So you get to decide if you are going to keep or if you are going to pass. And it is, let's see, it is this big. It is as wide as a hand, and it is about half as tall, or almost as tall as a hand. So, Joe, would you like to keep or would you like to pass? Let me know if you would like to keep or pass. And if you pass, you have to take whatever I draw. You don't get a choice about it. You take whatever I draw. So I will show you what you get, but you take whatever is drawn. Welcome in, Jess. Glad you made it tonight. You guys are awesome. Oh, you already said keep. Oh my gosh. Okay. Everybody else was commenting. It's just running through. Okay, so this is going to Joe. All right. So let me go put the link in here. Oh, you said keep, love it. Awesome. Yay. All right. So I'm going to send you that. If you will go click the link on the congrats link. Once Nightbot puts it up, there we go. So tell me where I'm sending it, if you will. That way I know where it is going. All right. I think it's Kennedy. I think you spoiled me last week. Was that last week? Giving me all the breaks where I didn't have to do all this myself. I think you spoiled me. Laura says, just going to say Tammy's work is gorgeous. This is from a while back. I will say that. I will say that. It is still pretty. Don't get me wrong. It's still pretty. I've held on to it for a really long time. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So let me get the next one going so you guys know what we're doing next. Let me also get this up and going as well so I can see it. There we go. So I should see it when it comes through. All right, let's grab the next word. All right. I promise I didn't mean to make you say keep as many times as I made you say keep. I'm sorry, Joe. I'm sorry. Okay, let's see. Ooh. All right, you guys are getting a spelling lesson tonight. Sorry. All right, the word is now Halloween. So if you guys will type the word Halloween in the chat. That will enter you for the next one. All right, so I saw a question, but I'll come back with that. Pam says, you're a great Vanna with wonderful word pictures. Thank you. Thank you. Just did the kids finish your test? Just going to say Tammy's work is... Oh, yay, you guys are awesome. Everyone's doing well. Yay. Okay, the Angelina fibers. Those are very pretty. I love a bit of bling. Yes. So Angelina fibers, I may end up giving those away at some point. So those may end up in my giveaway. What they are, if you think of Easter grass, if you think of the, ooh, welcome in, Terry. Glad you're here. I saw your name come through. So if you know the plasticky Easter grass that was so popular, especially in the 80s and 90s, the little green strips of plastic grass that you put in Easter baskets. Angelina fibers are kind of like that, but they're much more fine. They're not so thick. They're not, you can see through the Angelina fibers, but they're all glittery and sparkly and pretty and fairy-like. They are fantastic. And what you do with them is you lay them down and you can press them, and that's what was done on this pouch. Is the Angelina fibers were pressed between two pressing cloths to make it a flat piece of fabric. And then once it is made into a flat piece of fabric, what this was doing was we were stitching it down and then cutting away the extra, just like regular raw edge applique. You can do that with Angelina fibers. You can use 2 or 3 fibers at a time. You can make fluffy hair with it, but it does press. So like if you put heat to it, it will melt it down so it presses together. And even though it made a fiber that was like kind of like fabric to make this, applique piece, the Angelina fibers do keep their glittery effect. I mean, you guys can see on here that is very, very glittery, very shimmery, and it is so much more brilliant in person than it is even here on the camera. I mean, it's so very shiny, but they retain their glittery appearance. And I've had this pouch for years. I've made this back in early 2011 or 12 or 13 or so, probably 13 or 14. And it is still going strong. You can tell that it's, been in and out of storage or whatever, and, handled and such, but it's still going strong. I mean, it's still fantastic. And that's one of the nice things about it, is once you melt it down, it still keeps all of those good things about it. And you can kind of shape it into what you need. So it's great for art quilting too. Absolutely fantastic for that. Shelly says, oh yes, grew up with that Easter grass. So did I. That's very cool. I'll have to check those out for bag making. Yes, they are absolutely fantastic. Oh no, Susan. She says that Easter grass created a huge vet bill when our cat ate it. Oh, I bet. Kathy said earlier, how about my crown? Thank you. Thank you. It is a pain in the rear to wear, but that is okay. I am fine with that. All right. So you guys have had a minute to put Halloween in the chat. We've got 14 people in the chat with Halloween. I'm going to go ahead and draw. So you get to choose if you're going to keep or pass. And welcome, Shelby. You have won the drawing. All right. Let's see. All right, what have I got? All right. You get to keep or pass to a Villa Rosa pattern. This is the Running Dough Quilts. It's Falling is the name of it. Let me get it into the frame for you. This is a pattern from Villa Rosa. Are we keeping or are we passing? Is this the item that you'd like to keep, Shelby? Or are we passing to the next item? You got to let me know. So I said, that's awesome. Thank you. Yes, you're welcome. So yes, you want to keep this, pass or keep. Listening to, but going back and forth between sewing and dust. No worries, Jean. No worries. We're gonna have a couple more drawings, so don't go too far. Don't go too far. We'll start the next one here in just a second. I promise. I promise. All right. So just let me know if we're keeping or passing, and then let me also make sure. Okay, so Joe, I don't know. Let me see. I do not see where you clicked the congratulations link. Let me refresh my page and just make sure. Okay, it is not showing up on my side, so I will send you the congratulations link again in the chat. Let's see. Let me pull it up. Let's live dangerously and say pass. Okay. All right. All right. Shelby, you are now the owner of a fan that says One Cool Quilter. That is what is going to be sent to you. So you close it up. Oh, you get to see it. She says mysteries are fun. You get to see it. But you don't get to pass on this. This is what's coming to you. All right. So I need, let's see. Let's get both of you guys tagged on this. All right. So Math Geek, Shelby, you need to fill out the congrats link. And let's make sure, there we go. And I also need Vintage Style by Joe. If you are still in the chat, I need you to go fill out the congrats link, please. Please, please, please. It should be right above where I tagged your name. So let me know. Let me know if you're having problems filling it out. All right. Okay, the next word is going to be the word queen. 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 All right, I see you in there. Vintage Style by Joe. Thank you. Awesome. I see you in there now. And that's so that I can make sure that, let's see. That's so I can make sure I send everything to the right people. All right. All right. Got my names written down. All right. So I see yours, Shelby. Awesome. Yay. You guys are getting ahead of me. Yay. I'm excited. I'm excited. So yes, the next word, if you guys are trying to figure it out, it is the word queen. So type the word queen into the chat to be entered for the next drawing. And you will get the chance as well to keep or pass. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Okay. Apparently I'm really loud. That was my husband telling me I'm really loud, guys. So I guess I need to be a little bit quieter. I'm sorry. If I was yelling, I'm sorry. Now I feel like I'm going to have to whisper all night. It's going to be really weird to try to whisper all night. Have you ever tried to whisper all night? I feel like we should be, why are we whispering? I don't know. Are we supposed to be whispering? Why are we whispering? Welcome in, Jen. Welcome, welcome. If you would like to enter the next drawing that we are doing, enter the word queen into the chat. Donnell says, ooh, Tammy got in trouble. Yeah, I get in trouble. I get in trouble a lot. I get in trouble a lot. Oh, tell him he knew what he married. Oh, I love it. Chloe says, it was fine on my end. Jean says, you're just excited. Donnell says, Tammy, aren't you the queen? I am. I'm the queen of beautiful quilting experiences. That's what we're going with tonight. Pam says he needs to come join the party, then he could be loud and have fun too. I'm going to have to show him these comments, you guys. This is hilarious. I love it. Judy says, don't we all? Yes. We all get in trouble. Donnell says I get loud when I get all excited on a live stream too. Yeah, I mean, I bet my neighbor downstairs gets mad at me, but oh well. We are already having a little bit of neighbor wars, so that's okay. I'm okay with being a little loud and obnoxious. Donnell says, tell hubby you're the queen. Queens don't get told what to do. Oh, you don't. Oh, you have not met my husband. Oh my gosh. It's Kennedy. If you were still in the chat, you need to weigh in on that one, how that would go over. Joe says, my hubby wouldn't dare tell me I'm too loud. Well, see, he's sitting out there with my dog. And so I'm guessing he's thinking that, you know, I'm too loud because he can hear me. But he can't hear me any other time I talk to him. So we're going to have a discussion about this. Absolute discussion about it. While I'm thinking about it, you guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up or thumbs down if you haven't already. We are going to do this giveaway and then one more. So you still have a minute to put Queen into the chat. We're going to draw at 6:55 and then we'll draw the next one at 7:05. So we'll go till about 7:15. I hear you, mine is the same way, says Donnell. I was so excited when you came as the umpire. Tell him he's just struck out. Oh, there we go. And Judy says selective hearing. Right? Absolutely. Absolutely. He doesn't tell me this any other time. I just need to tell him he needs to put his headphones back on and go back to watching his iPad. He needs to leave me alone and just go watch his iPad. Judy says my husband never hears me either. I know, right? I mean, when am I actually going to be heard? And apparently only when I'm on my live talking to my subscribers, who I absolutely love and adore. So, you know, maybe that's what the issue is. He just needs to be one of my subscribers and watching. He needs to be watching me versus sitting out there. Oh no, it's Kennedy. She says, I'm still here. I'm scrubbing the bathroom. Yeah, somebody off with that. Oh, so Donnell said earlier, tell hubby that I'm the queen. Queens don't get told what to do. What do you think that that the hubby out there would say to respond responsive to that? So when a package arrives, I just tell him I told you I ordered something. Oh, there we go. I love it. He needs a snack, right? Right? Jen says selective hearing. Yes. I agree, Chloe. She says, no fun. It's Kennedy. Yeah, scrubbing the bathroom is no fun. Absolutely no fun. We need to scrub ours too. So, you know, we should have had a bathroom party scrubbing. Mr. Alabama is a hoot. Yes. But he just told me I'm being too loud. He told me I'm being too loud. So I've already told him, he already knows what his costume's going to be for Halloween. So it's Kennedy came over here. You know, I know, Donnell. Give him a Snickers. You're not yourself when you're hungry. I love it. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh. So I'm going over as a witch. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I'm going over as a witch. I'm wearing my costume all day. I have physical therapy and a couple of other things I've got to do that day. But we're going over to It's Kennedy's house because she gets trick-or-treaters. And we don't get trick-or-treaters. And we want to have trick-or-treaters. So we got the candy already. And we're going to go over there and go, you know, help It's Kennedy hand out candy. Not that we'll have a whole lot of trick-or-treaters with the snow on the ground, but we might get a few. So we're going to go over there. I already know what his costume's going to be. You guys, It's Kennedy. We'll have to tell you after the fact because I can't spoil a secret now. I can't spoil a secret. You guys are going to laugh. You guys are going to laugh. All right, so we're going to go ahead and roll. We're at 6:55. All right, Chloe, you have won. You have won. All right, so you get to keep the falling pattern, the falling leaves pattern, or you can pass and I will draw you something new. This is how Dirty Santa works, you guys. We're playing Dirty Santa style. So you get to tell me if we are keeping or if we are passing. All right, so let me get my screen up so I can see what you say. But congratulations, Chloe, you have won. So you get to tell me if we are keeping, falling, or if we are passing. All right, let me get my other screen up because that screen is not helping me. Chloe said, thank you. Yes. Pass, please. All right. All right. I am not looking. I am not looking. I am drawing the very next thing. Okay. Okay, what you are getting in your mail is a sticker. It says, if you see me with a seam ripper in my hand, now is not the time. So you are going to be receiving a sticker. It is a sticker. It's about the size. Yep, it's about the size of the sticker on that side of my machine. But it is a 3-inch sticker that says, if you see me with a seam ripper in my hand, now is not the time. That's what is going to Chloe. All right. Let's see. Let me see my screen. My screen is going away. All right. Judy says, love that, right? I love my stickers. Chloe says, I love it. Perfect. Yay. All right. Let me get... All right, there we go. And I think I've already got your info. Let me double check my screen. You have not moved in the past week and a half, I don't think. So if nothing has changed, just type in the chat, nothing changed, with your address, and we will work with that because I've already got your address. I've got your information. I have it all. I have it all. All right. And the last word for the night is boo. B-O-O. We are going to spook the chat tonight. So the word boo, B-O-O, is the next word. Susan says that she has a t-shirt that has that phrase on it. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, Katie just sent Andrea a photo over on Messenger. Awesome. You guys are awesome. I'm going back up and picking up the chat. Favorite costume is Mr. Alabama. Mr. Alabama wears is his grumpy old Marine sweatshirt because he is just a big old teddy bear. Okay, so the story is he's got this red sweatshirt that says that he's a grumpy old Marine. That's what his sweatshirt says. It's a red sweatshirt. It's a Marine Corps color red, but it is it just says grumpy old Marine, and I think it might have the Marine Corps emblem or something like that on it. But every time it's Kennedy sees him with the grumpy old Marine sweatshirt, she always comments on it. So that's where that came from. And he is not a grumpy person by nature. He has to try to be grumpy. He's not a grumpy person, except when he's obviously fussing at me for being too loud, you guys. I love it, Katie. She says, hit that thumbs up like button, everyone. Yes, yes, yes. Andrea says, thank you, Katie. I have people chomping at the bit for that pattern. Oh, I bet. I bet. Let's see. Laura says, Tammy, check your subscriber count. I just asked my husband to subscribe. He's going to leave your live running in the background. He's watching the World Series. I want to see you hit 500. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jean says that she saw the seam ripper in my hand. Now is not the time on a t-shirt that she wants. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, I still haven't gotten my videos edited, Andrea. I am so sorry. I need to get my videos edited and uploaded. I have not done half of what I need to do. So yeah, but I'm working on it. I now have business cards. I was going to look and see, what did I just remember I was going to look up and see? What was I going to look up and see? You guys, oh, I know what it was. Okay. Let me go pull my screen and let's go take a peek. All right, you guys, we're at $4.94. You guys have bumped me up to $4.94. That is 4 additional ones for tonight. Welcome in, Giovanna. Welcome, welcome. You can enter this last drawing. Put the word boo in the chat. I have not drawn yet. We're going to draw in 5 minutes. I am the queen of good quilting experiences tonight. That is what we're going with. My curls did not stay, but the quilts did. So we're going to stick with that. Awesome. Judy says, Andrea, can't wait till the pattern comes out. Katie says, you're very welcome. We had fun taking multiple pics today. I finally have a great pic of my Sugary Doo burning in a quilt top is finally done too, along with the others. We did shots of. Awesome. I can't wait to see those, Katie. Shelby says, glad you have a photo of that Bernini quilt. Katie, that's great. Yeah, absolutely. It is great news, Judy. She said, wow, great news. Yes, I forgot 6 more to go. 6 more to go. And guys, I'm already at my view hours, so the next push will be to get to 1,000. But, my physical therapist today that I saw was asking me, well, when are you going to hit, 500? I said, well, probably soon. My goal was to hit it, at the end of January. And then he's like, well, when are you going to hit the next goal? What's your next goal? I said, the next goal is 1,000. And he said, well, when are you going to hit that? I said, I don't know, 2026? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't set goals about when I'm going to hit those goals. But it's so exciting to get to this point. This is fantastic. Ooh, awesome, awesome, awesome. You guys are fantastic sharing all those. Don't forget to share them in the Siberian Wind Facebook group as well. If you guys are not members, let me also put this in here. So next week, while I am thinking about it, let me grab my calendar so that I have it in front of me. Okay, this is the last Tuesday in October. Okay, first Tuesday in November is November 5th. Now, that is election day. We are going to do Show and Tell on election day. With that being said, I know this doesn't apply to those who are our international subscribers, but here for the States, I want to be your break from all of the news coverage and all of the political back and forth. Welcome in, Rayanne. You still have a chance to enter the drawing. We are drawing in 2 minutes. Enter the word BOO, B-O-O, into the chat. You're not late. You're just in time for the last one. So on November 5th, we are going to have Show and Tell. That will be the first one of our next Show and Tell giveaway. I do already have the quilt planned for the quilt that will be given away in April. So you will be entering by submitting pictures of your Show and Tell items. Let's see, what am I missing? Dang it, not always for me. Maybe tomorrow. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yes, I want to, okay. So what I will ask of everyone, and this will be a recurring theme next week on Tuesday. Whatever you do, I don't want to hear anything political in the chat, okay? We spend so much of our year, so much of our time, if you are out driving around, you, especially here in the States, it is not uncommon to see just sections and sections and sections of your roadways covered and your neighborhoods covered with political propaganda posters, whether that is just vote for so-and-so for school board, or vote for so-and-so for president, or vote for so-and-so for whatever, whoever somebody supports. I am absolutely fine with everybody having those views, and I have my own views on those as well. So absolutely perfectly fine. Please, if you are a United States citizen, if you are not registered to vote and you still have a chance to register, please go register. If you can still register to vote, register and get your vote in. I will be voting early so that I won't be out on that day in the massive crowds trying to deal with it. But when we come in here, there's going to be all that TV coverage, all the news coverage going on, where polling places are closed, where, there's tabulations going about who is voted for and who's in the running and who's winning, or all of that. It can wait for an hour and a half. It can wait for 2 hours. We can spend an hour and a half to 2 hours in here. We can spend 3 if you guys want 3. That is absolutely fine. Glenda, if you want to enter the chat, you absolutely can. Oh no, Nightbot did not like the caps, Giovanna. Glenda, enter the word boo. We're going to hold off on drawing for another few minutes. So I do not want to hear anything political in the chat at all. We'll go over this again next week. but I want to be that break, that take a deep breath. The news will be there when you get done on my channel Tuesday night. It will still be there. It will still be there. It will be there before you come in. It will be there when you leave. It's absolutely, you know, there's a lot of good out there. There's a lot of negative out there. There's a lot of everything out there. So my channel next week is going to be about spending time with quilts, quilting, and fabric and thread and all of this good stuff. So yeah, when we are here next week, there will be no political chatter. I don't want it. I want it to be left at the door. Don't mention whoever you voted for. It doesn't matter, because that's all handled outside of my channel. I mean, my channel may end up being, you know, run by whatever political party won, but we are all going to need a break. So that's what we're going to do next week. We're taking a break from the voting and from all of the political propaganda posted all over the place at us. So yeah, so let's see, where am I at? Kathy says, absolutely, that's how my channel is. Political free zone. We can all have an opinion, but at this point, everyone needs to do their own research. Right, absolutely. Chloe says, no news for me. Too stressful. I have enough stress in my life. Ugh. So, amen. Pam says, another reason I'm happy I don't have cable, right? I never watched the news, says Jean. Always do mail-in voting, says Laura. The lines here get crazy. We voted a week ago. I'll be voting this week. I didn't know whether or not I could register at my voting place, but we're going Thursday to vote. And I will be in costume voting. What better way to do it, right? Andrea says to turn in one of those political signs from the midterms into an awesome flannel board for putting my blocks together. I'm going to try to get several more. I love that, Andrea. I love that. Giovanna's laughing too. The good news, there is a good news thing. Google it. It's awesome. It does. Yes, it does. I don't watch any of it. I don't pay attention to it. But I could, but that would probably be how I would do it. Jean says, I don't watch TV. I don't blame you. Becky says, my birthday is November 6th. I'll be glad all the voting ads will be done. I voted early because I don't want to be in the long lines. I don't blame you. Judy says, I try to avoid politics and sports. Well, I can't avoid the sports here, but we'll avoid the politics for sure. Rayanne says, hey, it's Kennedy, tomorrow's quilt club. If you're free, that's right, it sure is. Chloe says, awesome idea, Andrea. Great use of the sign. I already turned in my ballot, so I'm ready for this to be done. Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys, you guys are fantastic. Kathy's daughter's birthday is on the 7th. Recycle is the best thing, Andrea. Yeah, absolutely. All right, great idea for next week. Thank you. I'm laughing at myself for all the caps. Yes, you're good at it, Giovanna. Okay, all right, so we have less than a minute left. And let me grab my screen. My screen went away. Oh my gosh, I go out of my way to avoid politics. I don't get it. William. Okay, all right, we're going to extend it. Okay, William, if you want to enter the giveaway, enter the word BOO, B-O-O. I've managed to make it to a couple of your lives, but I missed last night. So if you want to enter the word BOO. Welcome. Glad you're here. Kathy says that in Louisiana, the political signs are not allowed on the state roads, and we pick a lot of them up and put them next to the dumpster. They're not allowed on most state roads, but especially if there is like a neighborhood. If it is somebody's private property next to the state road, they can still put it there. So that's how a lot of them get put up, or neighborhoods or something like that. I don't have as many of them here as what I'm used to seeing, which is nice. But you know, it is what it is. All right. Got one more minute, William. If you want to enter the giveaway, enter the word BOO, B-O-O, into the chat. I was too tired last night for your live, William. Yeah, I got home and just about died out too. Terry says, had my two daughters subscribe. Help. Thank you, Terry. Thank you. Yeah, they can put it on private property. Agreed. Lori, welcome. All right. There we go. Kathy just entered. All right. Last call. Last call. If you have not entered the word boo, B-O-O, enter the word boo if you want to be entered for the giveaway, the last giveaway of the night. I'm only 4 away now. Yay. Awesome. You guys are getting me there. I love it. Andrea says that the one that she recycled was put in her yard without her permission, so I took advantage of it. No worries. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. All right, so I thought we were going 7:15. We're going to go 7:20. We'll give the winner 5 minutes to to enter or to respond. Let's put it that way. All right. All right. I'm looking to see if there's anybody else. Anybody else? All right. Yes. Giovanna's telling you, William, write the word boo. Jess, you have not entered if you want to enter. Write in, you're not entered if you want to enter. Let's see. There you go. There you go. All right. Glenda, you have not entered if you wanted to enter. Let's see. Everybody else that's already in here has entered or won. There we go. Let me refresh. All right. Williams got in there. Yes. Happy birthday, Laura. Happy birthday. I did not realize. I did not realize. Find a few signs and do that with. I love it, Judy. Yes. And Donnell, thank you. She says everyone hit that thumbs up for Queen Tammy before she's off with our heads. Off with their heads. I could say it more officially, but I'm not going to. That quilt looks so cute hung up. Yes, it is not even quilted yet. It is not even quilted. I'm so excited. All right, I'm going to go ahead and draw. I think I'm going to go ahead and draw. Okay. All right. Here's my address. Yes, thank you, Giovanna. I appreciate it. All right, we're going to roll. We're going to roll. Becky, you have won. You have won the giveaway. All right. So, because we play Dirty Santa here, this is how we play. We play Dirty Santa. All right. So, you have the option of taking home Falling, which is a pattern from Villa Rosa Quilts. Villa Rosa Designs. It's running dough quilts for Villa Rosa. So, let me know if you want to keep this pattern. It is very, very cute. It's 2 different color designs leaves, including the stems. So you can keep this or you can pass and you get the luck of the draw of whatever I draw out of the box. So you get to tell me, are you going to keep or are you going to pass? Yay! Andrea says that her hubby just subscribed too. Yay! So now he'll see every time I go live. He'll know who you're watching now. Oh, you guys are so funny. I love it. I love it. Thank you guys. Keep? You don't have. Awesome. Okay. So what I need you to do for me is I need you to go click this link and go fill out the congratulations link for me and tell me where I am sending this, because I have no idea until you guys tell me. All right, let me put this in here. And so Falling is going to Becky. I knew I'd think of it. It's words. It's words tonight. It is totally words. I cannot words. I can queen everything else, but I cannot words. Shelby says that it is a cute pattern. Hubbies are good for a few things. Yes, they are. They are. I need to probably get my husband to go subscribe. That might help a little bit. Because I don't think even my husband is still subscribed. Like, he subscribed initially to get me here. But I don't think he's still subscribed. We're at 497 right now, by the way. Oh, cool. Channel for our fur babies. Awesome. I love it, Joe. You're so fantastic. She says, have a channel for our fur babies. They subscribed. Oh, you guys are so funny. You guys are so funny. All right. So, I'm going to go over a couple details while I'm waiting for everything to come through. All right, so I'm refreshing my screen. Make sure that you go fill out that congrats link for me, Becky. That way I know where I am sending your pattern, because I need to know where to ship to. Susan said she told her daughters to subscribe. Awesome. There it goes. I see you, Becky. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're in Texas. Yay. Okay, sorry. You know, I got just random state, you know? It's just random state. Okay. The brain is not braining. No, Giovanna, the brain is not braining. It is absolutely not braining. Oh, yay. Awesome, Andrea. Thank you. She has another channel, and she's going to subscribe with that channel, too. You guys are fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. So while I'm thinking about... Yes, it did come through, Becky. Thank you. Okay, so while I am thinking about it... Okay, so... Let me look back at my calendar. Let me grab it. Okay. This is the last time you guys see me in October. Don't get too loud if you get to 500. I'll have to call him in here for that so he can't fuss at me. Kathy says, oh no, Joe. She has to start yelling, so we'll say something. Oh my gosh, because I am actually so conscious of that right now too. All right, so the next time you guys are going to see me is going to be November 3rd. That is going to be this upcoming Sunday. So I do not have a live for this upcoming Saturday. So I will go in and start scheduling out the lives for this upcoming month. Awesome. Kathy, I need to look at mine too. She says, already looking at the fabrics that I need to cut for Land That I Love. Yep, that is my next thing. All right, so you guys will see me Sunday. That will be November 3rd. Okay. You guys will also see me November 5th. That is Election Day. We are not going to talk politics at all. It will all be sewing, quilting, fabric, thread, sewing machines. It will all be that, okay? This whole Halloween decoration stuff, let me get you guys off of this screen so you guys can see. Let me swap over. There we go. Okay, all these Halloween decorations are going to be gone, okay? He's coming in tomorrow to come take down the Halloween and put up whatever is coming next. So you guys will see on $4.99. It's Kennedy. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh, you guys. Be still my heart. Okay. Be still my heart. Happy birthday to your daughter, Giovanna. Well, that's awesome. That is awesome. I don't sing happy birthday, so, you know, Kathy says, not talking politics won't be hard. We never talk that anyway. We have more interesting things to talk about. Exactly. I said with 2 other Google. Oh my gosh. No, Miss Halloween. Okay, so I might do a short. Joe is yelling. Oh, you guys. Oh my gosh. Be still my heart. One more. And YouTube, I think I have to have it for a week before YouTube gives it to me. I don't know how that works. But, oh my gosh, my birthday month. We might actually get there in October. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me stop panicking for a second. So on Halloween, I will be dressed up for Halloween. I am the whole 9 yards. Ooh, yay. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta go look. I have to go look. Hang on. Shelby just said that I should be at 500. Oh my gosh. Be still my heart. I'm at 501. You guys, I'm at 501. Let's see what I don't think YouTube's gonna like immediately transfer me over. Let's see what they say. Let's see if I've got to wait. I can apply. Okay. So I will have stuff to do tonight. You guys, oh my gosh. You guys are start screaming. Well, if I start screaming, he's going to be mad. Congrats, Tammy, don't yell. Yes, right? Tom, she can yell it now. I love it. Lori says, I just saw my other name. Congrats. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Oh, my gosh. Now we can promote your channel some more, and the algorithm should start recommending you. Yes, it should. It should. I did not know that when I decided I was going to be the quilting queen of good quilting experiences, that was going to... Nightbot got you, Susan. Oh my gosh. He will be excited for me. Okay. Okay. It is so hard to not scream and yell and be so jumpy happy. Kathy says that I can play, and sometimes it takes a little while to hear back. I figured it probably will. I figured that. It is definitely a goal. You guys, I started this channel at the end of January. I did not start it at the beginning of January this year. I started it at the end of January. Let me go, and I can give you guys an exact date. January 25th. So we are 9 months and 4 days to go from 1 or 2 or maybe I had 8 subscribers originally, and now I'm at 501. Guys, wow. We are going to have to keep the momentum going. This is fantastic. I'm absolutely in awe. I'm absolutely in awe. I'm going to get off of here and go cry here in a minute. But before I do that, yes, you have. Giovanna, you and Chloe. Yes. We hung out during the Super Bowl. Yeah, we did. 9 months of baby. And in the YouTube world, yes. Yes, my channel. I've had my channel since 2011, but I haven't done anything with it until this year. It has been all in 2024. You guys have shown up for me in so many ways, and making this a possibility to even be here. I wish I could like grab all of you, and if I've been into now, love it, Adrian. Love it. Oh no. Okay, Nightbot, you have to stop this. I was number 15 after, I think you were, Laura. Yeah, you've been here too. I'll be being recommended on the For You page a lot now. Yeah, I think so. That's what I was seeing. So no, it is not, Joe. You're absolutely right. Nightbot is definitely having a fit. Okay. So before I start crying, because I'm going to and I got you too, Becky, yes. So before I start crying, because I'm going to go back out there and cry here in a minute, because you guys have blessed me. You really have. There's no way I could have done this without you guys. Giovanna says, I haven't been able to watch you every time you're on, but I'm always here for you. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Every time. I know you are. Tell Tom I say congratulate you, right? I will. So I'm going to see you guys on Sunday night, Sunday, November 3rd. So we're ending out October on such a high note. Yes, you did, Helen, right? I remember because you won a giveaway the first time you were ever here too. Lori says, happy for you. Thank you. Jean says, congratulations. Thanks. I always actually replay if I can't watch. Right. Absolutely worth it. Thank you, Judy. She says, well deserved. Your channel's great. Thank you. I thought we're just excited for Jamie, right? I know. All right. So I'm going to see you guys on November 3rd. Now, November 3rd, I am in a state that does daylight savings time. What that means is that I'm not going to schedule that live probably until that morning. That way I know, and I'm not going to put any of my November lives in there until after daylight savings time ends, so I don't have hiccups with the time change, because I don't want YouTube to tell you guys that I should be going live and I'm not live for another hour. I don't want there to be any kind of hiccups with that. So I'm not going to schedule the lives until November 3rd, but I will have a live that night. So 8 p.m. Mountain Time. I do fall back an hour. So if you are in a state or you're in a country that does not do daylight savings time, has already done it, will do it in the future, whatever, daylight savings time ends on November 3rd. We will be live on November 5th, which is Election Day here in the United States. We will not be talking election. We will be talking Show and Tell. If you have not already joined the Facebook group, or you don't want to join the Facebook group, you can email me and send me your Show and Tell. Tell me a little bit about what you're sending me, and send me an email with your Show and Tell project that you want to submit, how many ever pictures you want to submit. You can also join the Facebook group and go submit it in the Facebook group. Anything that you submit in Facebook, in that Facebook group, is private, so it doesn't go everywhere else. It just shows up. It just shows up in that group unless you say Show and Tell, where I will share it. Then we will be live 6 p.m. November 7th. That will be kicking off the Land That I Love project. If you guys have gotten your books, if you've gotten Celebrate with Quilts book with Alyssa Alexander and Susan Ake, the Land That I Love quilt pattern is in that book. We are starting that. Kathy from My Hobby Home will be here with me starting here in November all the way through July, so we can work on that project together. So we are going to have those 3 lives every week. So Sunday at 8 p.m., Tuesday at 6, and Thursday at 6 p.m. all Mountain Standard Time. Kathy says, so excited. I know, I am too. I came across someone who has just finished that quilt and they were binding it. And she said it was a beast, but she absolutely loves it. So I'm so looking forward to it. Well, how much time is I have to make 35 tablecloths for a wedding and 2 dresses as well. That is a lot of sewing time. I guess replay will be fantastic for you. Have I starched yet for Land That I Love? No, I have not. I will, though. I will be starching for it. Joyce is going to bed. See you all next time. Absolutely, Joyce. Let's see, where am I at? Judy, I won't be here November 3rd. Hubby has surgery Halloween and will still be in the hospital. He will be in my thoughts and prayers. He will be in my thoughts and prayers, Judy. I had a friend that was in court today. They got fantastic news at court today. So we were able to celebrate, even though it's a couple of hours distance and I can't drive over there, especially not with this weather, to go celebrate in person, but I was celebrating remotely. We'll be celebrating with you when we hear from you that your husband has done well. So please let us know. Don't be a stranger. Let us know. We have already changed the sunlight time, says Giovanna. Yeah, absolutely. You guys are fantastic. You guys are fantastic. Katie's how I found out about me. Yes, Katie did that New Year's Eve stitching. Glenn's now going to go finish watching Kathy. I don't blame you. Oh, gosh. I still have the book on my wish list. I've not been able to get it yet. I understand, Andrea. Well, we're going to be running through July, so there will be plenty of time to catch up. And there's always replay. So you can always come back and catch it. November, December is all going to be similar blocks. So November is going to be all the same block. December is going to be all the same block. When we hit January is when we're going to be doing 4 different blocks a month. So we'll need 4 weeks a month to get through 4 different blocks a month. So you won't be that far behind. Don't panic. You will not be that far behind. Awesome, Giovanna. Best friend's daughter getting married on the 9th. That's awesome. Congratulations to her. All right, you guys. All right, I'm going to get off of here before I actually start crying because you guys have absolutely blessed me. I'm so thankful for each and every one of you, for spending the time with me, for being here to support me, for sharing me with your friends, sharing me with family. thank you, thank you, thank you for being here and being who you guys are. And thank you. You guys have helped create this community here, and I could not be more blessed. So thank you guys, every last one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I'm going to get off here. Thank you guys for being here. Y'all have a great night. I will probably not be crying on Wednesday or on